So time for fabbing fine. So time for Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first time trying to make a full-length YouTube video, which I've been wanting to do from years. So I'm kind of nervous. So in this video, I am trying to make a ball gown dress for myself when the only knowledge I have about sewing is hand sewing and that one time when I used sewing machine on paper. Moving on, why this sudden decision you ask? Well, let me tell you. This story begins in 500 BC when I used to cosplay Thoda Thoda, and I had this sudden urge to cosplay my favorite manhwa character. So many ideas for cosplay videos and transitions. I couldn't find those costumes anywhere in my country, and if there was anything similar to them, it was very costly, and my salary couldn't afford that. So I was like, why not try to make them myself? Big brain. Genius. And I also had this perfect fabric for my Roxana cosplay, but I didn't want to spoil a perfect sari or else my mother would have beaten me up. So I was like, let's try these ideas on some different fabric before, and then maybe I can go on to my different ideas. So time for finding the fabric. My mother had these lots of unusable saris, so I chose this blue sari and bought some laces, beads, buttons to visualize and start somewhere. I don't know anything about designing, and I knew that if I start to stick things on my dress, I'll just overdo it. So I wanted to go with a simple design, but probably I underdid it. I don't know. Now starting with the actual R&D, being a toddler in the knowledge of this sewing world, I had to rely on YouTube tutorials and got introduced with all these new concepts that I didn't know anything about. Like, what does it even mean? Any sane person would first learn these ideas and then jump into the dressmaking, but I was like, huh, why do I need to learn it? I can just do as the tutorial says. Easy peasy. Yeah, idiot. After going through all the YouTube videos, this was my most favorite. I don't have the budget to buy the pattern that she mentioned. I have no idea how to do this patterning and also. So I'm thinking if I should take screenshots from the video and try to draw the exact pattern. That was a very bad idea, so I started searching for actual YouTube tutorials that start from the basics. I found these two videos which I feel like will be helpful to me. So finally, after all this hard work, I have learned the basics of pattern making. For the skirt, I saw two main options, rectangle skirt and circle skirt. I'm thinking of going with the circle skirt because I find it prettier. So let's see. Now taking this onto the actual fabric, the circle skirt turned out very big, just like I wanted it to be. But for the rest of the fabric, there was a lot of golden embroidery which I didn't want for this dress. So I removed it all and it took hell lot of time, also some of my blood. Now to the corset part, I learned that to maintain the shape of the corset, boning is very important. So I needed to learn now what exactly boning is. Halfway through this video, I realized that I won't be able to find any of these materials in my local shop. Still, I went and tried to find, but I couldn't get any of these there. So after some research, I learned that this can also be used as an alternative for the boning. And luckily, it was available in my neighborhood. So finally, boning material get. Now with everything coming together, the only thing remaining is the back closure of the corset. So I saw two options, lace and zipper. So I'm thinking of going with the zipper because I feel like it will be easier. I traced and stitched the corset pieces according to the pattern but couldn't get my perfect body shape. So I had to do some adjustments to it again and again till it fitted perfectly. Now about the back, for someone who's stitching for the first time, that was the worst decision I could make. The worst. I messed it up so bad that I won't even show it. Just kidding. Learn from my mistakes. Easier. Well, I can't see the back, so it's fine, I guess. I actually wanted to go for this kind of Victorian vibe with full sleeves and all, but the circle skirt took so much fabric that even for the corset I had to squeeze out bits and pieces left from the sari. So there's nothing left for the sleeves. After some research, I'm going with the two puff sleeves. And it can be worn in two ways. Now after adding the sleeves and attaching the corset and skirt, the only thing remaining is decorating the dress with beads and laces. For the border of the hem, I wanted a broader lace, but I couldn't find one, so I am thinking of using it like this and stick it to the hem. Let me tell you, hand stitching this was taking so much time that halfway through I started watching JoJo. And the dress is ready! It looks kind of plain, but I didn't want to overdo it and regret it later. But it is much better than my expectations. Good for a first try. Good job, I guess. So after this dress, I got a bit more confidence and I thought that I can do it. I just need to try a few more dresses and then I'll go on to my kind of dream cosplay, Roxana. So I'll make more videos like this of my next projects. Stay tuned to see my progress. Bye bye.